Hey guys, and thanks for coming back. I reviewed the Pumpables Genie Advanced Pump in my last video, and I mentioned the Pumpables Liquid Kit, and I said that I was going to do a review on that. So here we are. Okay. All right, so to get started, the liquid kit can be kind of intimidating. There are a lot of pieces to the flanges, but once you get the hang of it, I swear it's easy as pie. Don't let it intimidate you. It is a wonderful flange setup and I highly recommend it. Okay, so to start off, you always want to sterilize your flanges for the first use. After that, unless your baby is premature, has any kind of health issues whatsoever, you don't need to sterilize your pump parts past the first time you use them. Just washing them daily with hot soapy water. Common sense, come on. Other than that, sterilize the first time and you don't have to do it again, unless there are health concerns with your baby, okay? Let's go ahead, I'm gonna show you how to assemble the liquid kit because for some reason, a lot of moms are very intimidated by it. And I get it, I was at first too. I didn't even let my husband touch it when he offered to clean it. I was like, no, I'll do it. It's very complicated. And then he did it and he was like, yeah, it's not that bad. So for starters, these two little things right here come with the liquid kit. They're pretty handy. It stops your flanges from tipping over because they are pretty top heavy. See that? And if you had milk in there, wah wah, you'd be pretty upset. All right, so this is the setup right here. You have your bottle. You have this nifty little flange protector. It just goes right in to protect, make sure there's nothing going in it whenever you store it. I think it's pretty neat. Then you have this little top part. This is never to be sterilized, never to be washed. No moisture is to get in this at all, okay? If you look in your setup, like your how-to guide that comes with your liquid kit, it shows you specifically what the names are. That's the seal cap. So you never get moisture in this, so don't wash it. Don't think you're gonna be slick and wash it and be able to air dry it completely. Just don't do it, because if Pumpables finds out you did do it, they won't cover the part. So don't sterilize it, don't clean it, nothing. Just put it to the side. Don't worry, milk shouldn't be even touching this part. Then you have up top underneath the seal cap, you have your diaphragm. And then here is the part that is quite intimidating at first. So you have this hard little flange protector, it's hard plastic, but on the inside you have a silicone flange, which is what I was telling you is super comfy. It's wonderful. So what it does is this little lip right here grabs along the hard plastic part, and then on the inside, you have your duckbill that the milk comes out of to go into your bottle. Pumpables, the company itself, teaches you the proper way to remove this inside silicone flange is by taking your fingers and lightly pinching the duckbill and pulling downward gently and wiggling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until it comes off. Grabbing your silicone flange front and just pulling it out the front of the hard plastic flange. Very simple, right? Kind of intimidating. Once you get used to it, you'll be okay. And that's the entire setup. It'll look like this whenever it's put back together, okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything else about the liquid kit that I should tell you other than it's amazing, it's comfy. I do always, no matter if it's hard plastic flange or silicone flange, I do always use a nipple cream. That's just a personal preference of mine. You don't have to, but I do recommend it. It just prevents any kind of nipple damage from occurring, which you always want to prevent, because once nipple damage happens, it's hard to backpedal. It's hard to get them to heal when you're breastfeeding and pumping, because there's always going to be that suction on there. So you're just going to kind of keep, keep damaging your nipple. So I actually do have it. The nipple cream that I use, I get at Target. It's inexpensive. It's organic nipple balm, natural plant-based, It doesn't have a taste, doesn't have a scent. My baby doesn't seem to mind it at all. And it works wonders. You can also use olive oil, they say. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much else to say about it. I do have a couple of other tips and tricks in terms of pumping that I can go over in another video actually. So we'll just keep this separate. So this was your Pumpables Liquid Kit, the Pumpables Genie Advanced Pump, portable pump. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments and let me know. If you need me to go any further into disassembling, reassembling, anything like that, you can just let me know. We can go over it. Other than that, please subscribe so you can support my family and I in doing more reviews like this. I would appreciate it. Thanks.